Another day, another worthless issue to get mad at. Am I right, fellas? So recently, a streamer known as Emiru, this woman right here, said a very powerful, amazing political statement by taking a stance of sitting on the fence. And I'd like to show you that statement right here. Context of the clip is that she was asked a question on her opinions on ICE, and she simply said that statement. Now, a lot of people are tearing her apart. 35 million views on Twitter. People were going sicko mode, just tearing her apart and tearing her at the reams and pulling her apart. And I'm here to invite you, the Slop. Pig Slop. Look at Porky Pig right here. They used to make fun of people for having a stutter, and Porky Pig was pretty much the main premise of that. That's how he operated, that's how he spoke. Also, on a very real note, you probably shouldn't eat pork. Pork is very unhealthy for you. Just wanted to get that out there. It's not good for your digestive system. It's not good for the betterment of your body. You're a growing boy. You're a growing girl. You're a growing person. Don't eat pork. Eat something better, maybe some chicken, maybe even some veal, despite the fact that it's a baby deer. Maybe not veal. Veal is evil. Cereal is basically dessert. Who said that cereal was healthy to eat in the morning? This is all dessert. Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops, Cocoa Puffs. We have strawberry milkshake flavored Frosted Flakes. Did you know we had that? That's insane. There's an Oreo cereal. It's all just dessert. I don't even know why am I talking? Sorry. Drama, streamer, yes, right. Ladies with gentle hands, I ask you a simple question. What is a streamer's primary job? I want you to comment it down in the comment section down below. What do you think a streamer's primary job is? Is to manipulate you? That's just option A, manipulate. Option B, retain. Or option 3, guide your political compass. Go ahead and just answer that. We have some time here in the audience. Anybody want to answer? Go ahead and just comment down below. We just have 3 options here to get your answer here. I'll give you the answer in 3, 2. It's to retain you. You see, their drug of choice is attention, and they are addicts. Bo Burnham once famously said, my drug's attention. I am an addict, but I get paid to indulge in my habit. It's all an illusion. I'm wearing makeup. Good warning, by the way, because this is how streamers operate. The product, the vessel for it, is engagement. Their success is measured in concurrent viewers, subs, clips, and brand deals. Every word spoken into that microphone, every expression made into that webcam exists within this economic gravity. That's how it works. For example, when you look for them on a take on Gaza, right, or Palestine or Israel, when you look at that, you are looking at them for something ridiculous. Let's be real here. You look for them to take on elections, or when you look for them for a take on Gaza, on trans rights. As a matter of fact, on any complex, painful, real-world issue, you are not consulting some scholar or an activist or somebody that is profound with a PhD in that degree. No, you are consulting a content creator. That is what you are doing. Their analysis is not a public service. It is a piece of content. That is how content creators work. And what Emiru said in the clip is correct. Why are you listening to content creators about politics? She knows something that we don't. Well, actually, she knows something that you don't. I know it, but you don't know it. It's the fact that these guys, all of them, are paid to say the most reactionary nonsense ever. That's all they do. Just reactionary garbage. It's designed to fit a specific format, please the algorithm, and most crucially of all, resonate with the specific audience that pays their bills. Have you ever tried arguing with a very hard Trump supporter? Really, have you ever tried doing that? Have you ever realized that it's pointless to argue online? You ever realize you're going back in circles with somebody that you're never going to break through to, and you're just wasting your time? You just wasted 2 hours typing out paragraph, and saying, well, I hope the person that needs to see this sees this, because hopefully you'll see that I'm right and the other person's wrong. That's not going to happen, because the person that needs to see it is never going to see your comment. Ever. They're never going to see it. Want to know why? Because the algorithm is going to push people that just sit on the fence. The average person is going to sit the fence and watch the 2 reactionaries, 2 extremists, battle it out and duke it in the Coliseum. They're going to battle each other. That's what's going to happen. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. And it's not about if somebody is good, evil, racist, fascist. It's not about that anymore. No. Not for content creators. Not at all. That's not how it is. It is about using those words, those specific words, to get incentive structures. A streamer's political stance, whether it be Hasanabi, whether it be Asmongold, whether it be Miskiff or Emiru, even Moist Critical, really doesn't matter. And Moist Critical doesn't really give political takes besides openly opposing Trump, and people think that he's a fence sitter, but that's besides the point. It's often less a deeply held conviction. It's more of a what's the word I'm looking for? A branding decision. It's a branding decision. Branding for themselves. A calculation of what their community expects, what the algorithm will boost, And what will keep the super chats all flowing in? As a matter of fact, guys, donate $20 right now, please. I need that because I think what's the comment thing? I think that Trump is evil. Ooh, you guys like that, right? Trump is evil. Yeah. I also think that gay people deserve rights. Yes, that. Brownie points. Yeah. I'm doing so good. Yeah. Okay. And I also think Justin Bieber sucks. I don't know. I'm lost on years right now. Every day is a blur for me. Behind closed doors, Hasanabi could be homophobic, racist, and transphobic. We wouldn't know. Behind closed doors, your favorite person could be a piece of garbage, but in public, they put on a persona to be what you need them to be because you love your echo chamber. That's how it operates. See, watch the machinery at work. Just watch it. Watch it. It doesn't reward nuance. It doesn't reward, well, I don't know. I didn't have time to think about it. It doesn't reward the slow, awkward, necessary process of changing one's mind when new information is presented. It only rewards certainty. Clean, clippable, tweetable certainty. That's what it rewards. It rewards outrage. Righteous, shareable, morally saturated outrage. Identification. Clear villains. Clear heroes. Clear heroes such as Optimus Prime, Captain Planet. Clear villains such as Donald Trump, JD Vance. That's what we need right now. Clearness. Because there's no clarity. You want clear evil and clear good. That's what people want. A story where you, the viewer, are on the side of the angels, right? You want that, correct? And this leaves us in this big vacuum of nonsense of people with specific things where you can rely for them for the same exact takes. Let's take Hasanabi. He has unshakable ideological confidence. No matter what it is, he sounds like the greatest man to ever speak it. People love Hasanabi for that. You have Asmongold's gamer populist frustration. It's framed as common sense. Oh, this is common sense. Everyone does it. Listen to Fox News. He's fear-mongering. And he just says, oh, this is just patriotism. It's great. Different aesthetics. Identical mechanic. They are not doing anything but performing alignment with pre-existing audience sentiment. That's all they're doing. That's it. It's smart, though. It's smart. Because they're giving their tribe what I would deem as a narrative soundtrack. The politics are not the point. The resonance, the retention, that's the point of it all. I don't blame you though. I don't blame you for being confused and thrown off by all this nonsense because this is called scale distortion. Let me explain what that means real fast. A vocal minority of 1 million people, right? All shouting the same thing in the same digital space feels like the whole world. The algorithm shows you their comments, their retweets, their duets. It becomes deafening, a self-reinforcing echo over and over again. And you begin to think, everyone thinks like this. But 1 million people is 0.0125% of humanity. That's a real number, by the way. It's not that big. It's a very loud, very concentrated sliver. With billions of people on Earth, 1 million is not huge in the grand scheme of things. It is not. If Elon Musk gave me $20 million, he would still be $850 billion rich. Wouldn't even matter to him. The algorithm has taken a speck of sand, put it under a microscope, and convince you, dear viewer, it's a desert. It makes niche beliefs feel omnipresent. It makes tribal loyalty feel as if it is natural law. That is what you are having had happen to you. It's nasty and it's disgusting. Right now, I'm trying to train my audience to not do this. So if you're part of my audience, I hope you don't do this and view me as some omnipresent force. Hopefully you disagree with 90% of the stuff that I say and have some new thing of the picks and pieces that you like and form your own opinion based on what I say. That's really what I enjoy. But there's this sinister conversion. See, you don't start as a soldier for a martyr or a cause or something of that variety. Start simply as a fan. For you like my jokes, maybe my vibe. You say, oh, I like your jacket. Ooh, you like that jacket? Ooh, yeah, it's really good. Watch this. Ooh, it's gonna flip inside out. Literally the same jacket, just flipped inside out. But you trust me. You trust me, right? You trust these things. Sometimes you have a daily streamer. You see that their worldview becomes the background music of your life. It's familiar. It's comforting. Second monitor content. Maybe you have Northern Lion. Maybe you just listen to Moist Critical. Maybe you have a small niche streamer that you enjoy him a lot. You just enjoy him a lot, right? Then it becomes trusted. You haven't vetted their sources. You've just listened to them, their charisma. You see, dissent isn't just a different opinion. It's an attack on who you are, what you stand for, your home, your community. You're no longer just engaging with a different set of ideals and destroying people and tearing them apart and ripping them apart like a spider. And you're young and you're grabbing a spider's legs and you're pulling piece by piece. A lot of people did that. Really disgusting, very evil. Torturing insects is psychotic behavior. Don't know why people do that. But you're defending your territory. Feels patriotic to defend your tribe. You have been tribalized. And tribes don't think. They rally. You rally for a cause, for a martyr, for a movement. That is what tribes do. It's disgusting and weird, and I hate it. You ever been curious why every time you hear a big influencer talk about nuanced issues or topics, and it feels bland, it feels tone deaf somehow, it feels as if nothing's happening, and you're confused. It should feel like more. It should feel as if something is happening. Let me explain what that is. You see, influencer politics is intensely shallow. It has the volume of revolution, but the depth of a brand guideline. Hence why you won't hear somebody say SUICIDE. Wanna know why? Because guess what? Monetized. They'll say unalived. Same with me. I gotta keep my monetized on my videos, so they just say that. I am not any different than the people that I critique, but I'm trying to tell you what is happening. They're not going to teach you history, policy, trade-offs, the agonizing weight of real-world governments. It teaches you enemy recognition. This is a fascist. This is a Nazi. That's a gay person. This is a trans person. And trans people are evil. And Nazis are evil. And this is bad. And this is evil. It teaches you the approved language. It gives you the sensation of righteousness with no understanding of the burden of righteousness. You lead more armed but not smarter. You have slogans, contempt, reinforced sense of your own side's purity. It's stupid, it's dumb, and it's draining everyone. Now let's actually talk about Emiru for a second. Let's just talk about her. What is Emiru? What is she? A cosplayer? Variety streamer? Skilled at performance, community, entertainment. That's what she is. That's all she is. Suddenly, she is put in a crucible. A question is asked. Real heavy political question. She hesitates. She deflects. She does not take the pulpit. And then every time this happens, well, you don't agree with everything that I say. That's weird. Everything you don't agree with all my stances, every single take that I have? Well, this causes the internet to convulse. Complicit. Coward. Use your platform. Fair. Very fair to say so. Very fair. But have you considered that people don't want to do that? Why is her platform a pulpit? Who ordained that? We did. We did, by the way. We did that. The audience, in our desperate, lazy hunger for moral navigation, we looked at an entertainer and said, "You shall be our oracle." And when she refuses the role we never had the right to assign, we condemn her. And I know what you're going to say. I can hear it in the comments right now. I can feel it. Well, she's famous and her work matters. Many people will listen to her. Good. I'm sure they will. How about you do it? Have you considered you should do it? Have you considered that we outnumber Emiru 1,000,000-1? Have you considered that all of us collectively watching this video, whether it be 500, 1,000, or 12 people watching this video, outnumber this person? We outnumber Donald Trump. We outnumber Elon Musk. We outnumber them, but you're too scared to actually go out and do something. I've done stuff. You know, I do every day. This is so fun. I live in Michigan. Every single day, I call my mayor 427 times. Why do I do this? It is my right to. Oh, they know me. They know me. I complain a lot. I complain so much about so many things. And things get done. Things get done when I complain. I go to city council meetings. I complain. I agitate. I look into policy reform. I agitate people because I'm annoying. I'm really, really annoying. Why don't you do that? You can do that. Now, 427 times 10, 4,270. 427 times 100. This is 100 people. Oh, we got bigger numbers now. That's a lot of numbers. That's a lot of calls. They'll get overwhelmed. Then things will actually change. Because we are allowed to annoy. These streamers, despite having millions of people, they can rally it. They don't want to lose their ability to entertain. They have to appeal to a broad audience, so they'll lose things. And if you don't agree with everything, well, then they get destroyed. That's not good. We have instrumentalized. We've militarized. I'm just going to say militarized. We've destroyed speech. We demand that everyone with a large following become a miniature, underqualified, and on-call institution of political commentary. No. But the whole world's political. It is actually. The whole world is political. Everything in this world is political. And the world politics don't change if somebody doesn't speak about them. It's crazy. It is a bizarre, unfair, and ultimately destructive demand to demand somebody who wishes to stay ignorant to deny them their ignorance. Why would you want to stay ignorant? Because sometimes people just don't care about it. Have you considered that people don't care? I care a lot. I got stopped by ICE a while ago and they held a gun right to my head. I'm horrified by that incident. I'm still scarred by that. I care a lot, but some people, I can't force someone to care. I can't force someone to listen to my issues and my ideals and my ideology. I can't do that. It's not real. It's not human for me to do that. I can't. Okay, here comes the boring part of the video. If you just came for the Emiru drama and my take on it, you're more than welcome to just leave. Now I'm going to tell you how you actually can change things if you want to. If you want politics that matter, listen up. I want you to open your ears, okay, for 1 second. If you want things that change laws, shifts resources, builds and dismantle systems, you gotta get off this. You gotta get off YouTube, right? You know where real political understanding comes from? I'll explain to you. Books. Oh, I know you don't read past the headline, but books. Books written by people who don't give a damn if you're subscribed to them. That's what you need right there. Local council meetings, the things I go to, they suck, they're boring, but you get to speak and they listen. Historical accounts that contradict your gut feeling. That's important. Conversations with people who gain nothing from your agreement. That is what you need. You need the slow, quiet, horrifically boring work of understanding how a bill becomes a law, how a budget is allocated, how power actually flows. It is slow, it is boring, it is complex, and politics works best when it's boring. There's no dopamine hit of owning someone. I know with this Trump administration, everybody wants to own somebody, own the libs, own the Republicans. There is no tribal warmth because politics is the opposite of a performance. Somehow it has become that. And that scares me deeply. You are standing at a junction. One path is lit by screens, fueled by affirmation, narrated by charismatic voices such as mine, who make you feel right or smart. It is a path of intensity without the deepness of it, of community without conscience. It leads to a very loud room where everyone agrees and nothing changes. Isn't that strange? Everybody in your friend group agrees with you, but nothing gets changed. If everybody around me agrees, why isn't everybody doing something about it? This is so strange. Get out of it. Get out of your bubble. Grow as a human being. But the other path is dimly lit. Quiet. It requires you to walk alone. And I know it's scary. Much of the time will be spent alone. You will be confused. You will be uncomfortable. You will sit with doubt. You will have to. The path is paved with understanding. And you don't get any of the affirmations that you need. It's a smaller, quieter room where real, difficult, fragile things are sometimes built. I'm an influencer, and I will offer you a megaphone to voice and yell in these comments and argue with somebody, and you're going to go and do that. You're going to have a fun time doing that. But wisdom, true wisdom, is a compass. You cannot hold a megaphone and a compass. You cannot hold both. So I ask you, dear viewer, my static choir, I ask you, choose. Anyways, thanks for checking out my video. It's probably going to be very long. I haven't edited it yet. Who knows? I really don't care. But I have a Patreon if you're curious about my content, things of that variety. Now, what do I offer on this beautiful Patreon? Nothing at all. I don't offer a single thing. I don't offer a single thing on my Patreon. Why don't I offer a single thing on my Patreon? Well, it's very simple, actually. I don't offer a single thing on my Patreon because I don't like hiding content. I just upload a video every single day. If you want to be here in my videos uploaded every single day, you're more than welcome to follow that Patreon and give me $1 a month so I continue to make one video a day. I got 20,000 subscribers, and if everybody, one of you, gave me $1 a month, I will make $200,000 every single month. That'd be crazy. Whoa, never gonna happen, but it is a fun, pleasant thought. In any event, thank you guys so much for checking out my content. Please enjoy this song by my favorite artist, Taraj. Bye.
I'm your nigga night, be my loyalties low. Happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. I love the rise.